Good day, guys and gals. It's Mr. Bell again. I have a question for you. Is this you? Do you stress when you forget your homework or another assignment for class? Are you tired of being lectured about responsibility even though you've done all the work and you can still see your paper sitting right beside the front door on the table ready to go? Tired of feeling guilty for not having that one thing for class even though you remembered everything else that you needed for the day? Well, we're going to learn a skill today that will hopefully make all of those feelings a thing of the past. Today we have 3 objectives: accessing homework drop boxes in Gaggle, selecting the appropriate class and folder in which to place your assignment, and actually submitting the assignments. Once you master the process of submitting these forms electronically, you will have time-stamped confirmation that you turned your work in on time, and so will your teacher. Remember, you can stop, start, and restart this video as you need to. So if you are working on a task or you feel that you missed something, please stop and rewind and look for the parts that you need. You can watch it as often as you want to as you work through this tutorial. Hopefully you recall how to access the Gaggle site from the school computers from our previous Gaggle training for email, profile pages, blogs, and your digital locker, which we will access later today. But let's refresh our memories. On the menu bar of the school computers, you will see the large red G just under the address line. If this icon is not present, you can always type in the web address as it is shown here. The address is http://www.gcsincc.com/GAGGLELOGIN.html. Once you access the login page, you will need to type your username and password. There is help for those who do not remember their username or password, so don't fret. We will talk about this on the next slide. Remember, your username is the first initial of your first name and the first 5 letters of your last name, plus the last 3 digits of your student ID number. Your password is your birth date, written as the 2-digit month, 2-digit day, and 4-digit year with no spaces, dashes, or slashes. Good. Now you have gained access to your account. You should now be viewing a screen which looks similar to this. Today, you aren't concerned with the email or classes tabs at the top of the navigation pane on the left of the screen. You want to learn about the homework Dropbox application. So click on the Applications tab in the navigation pane and choose the Homework Dropboxes icon. The correct tab and icon are distinguished by the red arrows next to them on the slide. Great job! Now you're viewing the Dropbox screen, which will show you Dropboxes for each of your classes, but only if your teachers have already set them up. It is quite likely that you will only see B-Bell Core 1, 2, 3, or 4 folders. The screen you see here in the video is my Dropbox, so naturally we can see all 4 of my core classes. Please be sure to select your core class for language arts and not a different subject. To deposit your assignment in the correct Dropbox folder does take focus and attention. There will likely always be more than one folder in the Dropbox. You need to pay close attention to place the right assignment in the right folder. Click on the appropriate core folder ribbon shown by the arrow, and a new tab will open for you. Notice that there are currently 2 folders for assignments in this Dropbox. In a moment, you will place your grammar assignment, which was previously saved in your digital locker, into the Practice 1 Dropbox. You have several options about how to place your assignment in the correct folder. You may type directly into the text window of the submission screen. You may attach a file from your computer in the same way you would attach a document to an email, or you may place a file which you have previously placed in your Gaggle digital locker into the text window. Today we are going to use the third option. To do this, you do not need to go back to the navigation pane and open your digital locker. You simply click the Submit Assignment button on the toolbar. to open the assignment submission form, and then click on the small lock icon next to the spell check. If you place your cursor over this icon, you will see a pop-up that says Insert File from Digital Locker. Double-click the Digital Locker icon and choose your grammar file from the pop-up window. If you completed the steps on the last slide properly, you will now see blue text on your screen that states the document will be downloaded. Now, go to the Submit button at the top of the screen and click it. If you just saw a pop-up that said your file was submitted, then give yourself a pat on the back. You just dropped your first assignment into the grammar folder for our class. Now that you have your feet wet, I would like for you to practice once more by following these steps. When you are finished with this process, you should feel confident in turning in your homework as soon as you finish it so that you never feel out of sorts because you've left it at home again. First, reopen the Homework Dropboxes screen. Then open the Practice 2 folder by double-clicking on it. Click the Submit Assignment button on the toolbar and click on the Digital Locker icon, the small blue lock. Double-click your novel assignment, then click the Submit button once you see the blue text in your text window. Wait for confirmation that your assignment was deposited. Hello again. Today you met all three objectives by accessing the Homework Dropbox application and submitting 2 different assignments from your digital locker in Gaggle into the folders for your appropriate language arts core class. I know that you were successful in your practice, and I hope you feel comfortable submitting assignments digitally in the future, and that you'll utilize this application to have your work in on time for all of your classes. I'll see you again in our next lesson. Thanks. Bye.